You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. St. Nicholas, Revelations chapter 22. It's that time of year again, my friends. Let's just do a show, shall we? A 1, 2, 3, 4.
Laughing with cancer. Let's live life, not just survive. Laughing with cancer. If you're not laughing, life will pass you by.
Hey guys, just a quick note. This is going to be a 1-part, 2-part, 3-part go. I'll explain why. So, enjoy the show. Mother truckers, we have a new president. Welcome once again, my friends. Thank you for joining me on Laughing with Cancer. I am Elvis Rico. And I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Even though some of us that were smart kind of just stayed home with your significant other or what you might have and played it safe, right? Everybody just jumping on them planes. And it's going crazy. COVID is going crazy. But I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know I didn't do a show last month, and I was... this whole election, man, it's crazy. It is crazy. I think November is the craziest so far, I would have to say. Trump lost the election, straight up. Just freaking, he lost. I don't think people, I don't know what to say. It's like Groundhog Day, but the good thing about it being Groundhog Day is that every morning when I wake up and I look at the news, it's Trump has lost the election again and again and again. And now a month later, and he still is saying fraud. Geez, just digging in. Maybe, just maybe, here's a thought. People just voted for Biden more than for Trump because they're tired of his nonsense. I don't know. How can you... it's people just don't surprise me anymore. I don't know what to say. It's just that this whole year in quarantine, crazy. But anyways, I don't know how funny this one's going to be or how many chuckles we're going to get because I don't know. But you know what? It is Christmas time. It's time to at least try to feel jolly. Have a holly jolly Christmas, right? It's going to be hard for a lot of us. Everybody wants to go visit their family. Everybody wants to go see their family, but it's too dangerous. What is it? The other day, 2,777 people died that day of the COVID. What did they say? It was like one person every 35 seconds. That's insane. I don't know, but they say it's, things get worse before they get better. Hopefully this is the worst. And now that we have soon to be new president-elect with a plan, at least letting us know he has a plan, things can get better, but they're still not going to get better right away. What did they say? They were going to have 300 million vaccines ready in December, by the end of December, whatever. Now it looks like there's only going to be 40 million. So how are they going to... It's going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess. But then this whole... Stop with the fraud and all that kind of stuff. And I know they say what? They have thousands of affidavits, signed affidavits. Thousands of them. But yet they've gone to court 50 times already and been kicked. Everyone's been rejected. Same thing. You have no proof. Do people actually know what an affidavit is? I'm not a lawyer, but I have stayed at a Holiday Inn Express before, so I do know a little bit of something. But isn't an affidavit just a writing something down that you just saw or think what it might have happened, or I'm sure there's several different types of affidavits, but this one, but without having anything to prove, so you can, okay, for example, let's say I sign an affidavit saying that there's this orange elephant sitting right next to me, right? But I would have to have like substantial evidence to prove that somebody, a judge, or somebody can say, okay, yeah, you know what? You do have some proof there. That you showed me some proof that there's actually an orange elephant sitting next to you. So we can go ahead and use that affidavit in court and have it signed by that judge and you, and what do they call, notarized and all that stuff, right? Isn't that what they're supposed to do? So they probably do have thousands of affidavits, but they don't have proof of anything. That's what the problem is. There's no proof. I don't know. It's crazy. Yeah, and even other people they're telling Trump, "Come on, dude, stop already." His lawyer, his number one guy, is melting, on there, and then farting and shitting himself in front of. It's. I don't know. I have no idea what the hell's going on. Even their crazy lawyer team had to take the craziest and say, okay, she's no longer with us. All right. She just went a little too crazy with some of them conspiracies. She's the one that, if it, I don't know. Who makes this up? What's going on? We're in the upside down. I seriously believe it now. I mean, Trump even went to Georgia, right, to help out the Republicans running for the seat on January 5th or whatever. And the Senate seat. I'm not very political. I mean, I know what I hear, but I don't remember all the shit because I don't write shit down. But I know what I'm talking about. So you get on the same page with me. Anyways, he was supposed to go down there to campaign to help towards, for them. Apparently, he only jabbered for a couple of minutes about them, and then where did it go? Straight to me, I, bad, fraud. The whole thing. It was... I don't get it. I mean, you know what I have found out since Trump became president? When somebody asks you what you do for a living, that's not just making conversation. They want to know how much respect they're going to give you. You know what I mean? It's sad, but think about it. So, what do you do for a living? I do this. And they're like, is he worth my time or not? What, huh? Who gives a shit how much money you make? Who gives a shit about that? Be a decent person. Hashtag be a decent person. Well, I've told you guys about that one. It's just stop already with the fraud and the corrupt. I mean, you have people dying, for the love of God. And the president's talking about the best the economy's done, and we're coming back, and all this stuff. He has no plan. He has no plan except to pay for his debt when he gets. And I don't know if people just don't want to see it. I really don't know. But yeah, that's the way people think now. What happened to just being considerate to others as a human being? If they're assholes, treat them like an asshole. Or ignore them, or don't even bother yourself with that nonsense. It's just hoping 2021 is better for people mentally, relationship-wise, financially. Everybody's hurting. Except for, of course, all the ones making the big decisions that have 5 houses and can kick back and say, well, we're going to go on vacation while the rest of you try to figure out how to keep your heads above water. And hey, How you do it is your business. But I don't see what people don't see. I don't know. I do not know. What did Biden say the other day? President-elect Biden say the other day, his first 100 days of his presidency, he's going to ask the American people to just wear a mask for 100 days. Just 100 days, just wear your masks. And that just to help slow down this COVID, because it's proof that it does slow it down. It doesn't stop it completely, just like condoms don't completely stop you from getting somebody pregnant. You know what I mean? Just wait 100 days. Why not? Why not? If it's going to help slow shit down, why not? I totally agree with that. I don't know. Everybody says he's Sleepy Joe, Bory Joe, whatever. I don't know about you, but is it more calming to hear President-elect Biden talk and not insult people or call anybody names or anything like that? It just kind of makes everybody... When they finally said Joe Biden is the winner, I could just feel like everybody just kind of went, you know? But then we still have everything we're going to deal with. And now it seems like President Trump is trying everything he can to make things worse for the new administration to fix stuff. And that's what your legacy, I don't know. But hey, I also want to say, this is hard on everybody mentally. We all know that, right? Especially those of us that have cancer, stuff like that, have been quarantining ourselves as much, the best we can. Even my doctor the other day, because I need to make a little extra cash. I said, well, can I at least go do like Grubhub and stuff? Because, of course, Lyft, no way. And he's like, right now, with everything going crazy, he goes, I would just keep doing what you got right now. I was like, damn. Wow. But, yeah, I want to, first off, the other day I had a breakdown. I'm telling you. I'm going to say it right now. I'm 6'1", 275, big ass teddy bear, right? But I broke down the other day. Had a bad day, broke down, crying, everything. Just my head, just everything. Because I'm going cabin fever type stuff. Bad shit. So then I finally got myself together and said, you know what? Okay. That's right. I woke up, glass already half full, right? Then later on that evening, about 1:30, got some news about something. I was like, what? How could this, and had to make a decision with this COVID times about, it's just, and I want to apologize right now. I texted a couple of friends and said, because I wanted their advice, but you know what? I took care of it because I'm a Mexican and not a Mexicant. But it was a hard thing to have to do, but I did, and all is good. All is good in the house of the Ochoa clan. So yeah, I just want to, make sure you guys are able to talk to somebody, or, reach out to somebody, or anything, even just a text and call. And if you want to email me, whatever, laughingwithcancer@gmail.com, or my Facebook, Laughing with Cancer on my Facebook. Just let me a message there. We can chat. I know it's hard. But, yeah, so maybe we can get something that'll make you, I don't know, giggle. I don't know. It's Christmas time, right? Santa Claus, the vato with the bony knees. That guy. It's Christmas. We're going to miss our families, yeah? But we got to make sure we see our families next year, my friends. That's very true. We do. Oh, hey. Here's a joke, and I can say this because I'm a Mexican, right? And I'm sorry if I offend anybody. I know it's not going to be politically correct, but whatever. Get over. So, what do you call a Mexican midget? You call him a paragraph because he's half an essay. That cracked me up. It just happened. I just had to share that with you because it was funny. You know what? It's just, even the voices in my head are telling me to shut the hell up. They're getting tired of me. That's when you know it's getting bad. It's getting bad. Oh my goodness. But no, it's getting good. Right? It's getting better. I've been practicing on my drawing still. But it's always eyeballs from the view with inside the mind. Kind of stuff. I don't know. I guess if you've seen my Instagram on some of them on my Elvis Rico, you'll see some of the pictures on there of the ones I've drawn. And I don't know. You can kind of see. Okay. I see what we're talking about with this cat. No, but all good, my friends. I promise you that. Me and Amanda are very happy, so that's a good thing. And we're doing good. I'm glad I have her. That's all I can say. Glad that she is my rock. That's for sure. Let me ask you guys one question. This whole new vaccine that they got. How many of you would actually take it as soon as it comes out? And the FDA says, yep, good to go, blah, 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 good to go. How many of you are going to actually go out and say, sign me up, it's free, I'm getting mine today? If I was a healthy guy and everything like that and didn't have no, I probably would think different. But how do you know it's not going to react with your cancer or whatever else? I don't know. It's just hard to say. It is hard to say. But you know what? Do you guys know who the very first person to do live vaccination shot for polio? Yeah, it's the polio shot. Because everybody said they had a vaccine in 1956. And everybody was kind of worried not to take it and everything. But do you know who took it first on live TV to let everybody know? Come on, cats, it's cool. It's going to be all right. We're going to get rid of this. The king of all rock and roll. That's right. Elvis Presley had a vaccine shot on the Ed Sullivan Show. Because there's a lot of people that weren't sure about this whole vaccine shot. And he helped everybody, a lot of them go, okay, well, man, if the king of rock and roll says it's cool, let's get it done. But we don't have the king of rock and roll anymore. I don't know. I'm sorry I can't be there, man, but I'm not going to tell you what to do. God forbid, you know what I'm saying? But you do you, man, TCB. Just take care of business. But yeah, very true. A little fun fact. The king of rock and roll, Ed Sullivan Show, polio shot. Boom. And, yeah, I don't know what I was going to say after that. Uh-oh. I think it's Gummy 30 kicked in. Uh-oh. That's trouble. You know what I'm saying? If you've been listening, you know that's trouble. Well, thank you very much. So yeah, I just thought I'd throw that out there. Hey, did y'all check out that exhibition fight with old Roy Jones Jr. and Mike Tyson? that was a good fight, I have to say. But man, that Tyson at 54, he's just a tank. Yeah, he's just an animal. That's all. Roy hit him some good ones, man, but he just kept tying him up, going, damn. It was funny. It was good. If it was a regular fight, I would have said Tyson, but what cracks me up was after the fight, man. After the fight, the guy's talking to him about the fight, and asked Tyson if they were happy with the draw. Definitely happy. Definitely happy with the draw. Yeah, I wasn't taking nothing from it. And then they asked Roy. They said, Roy, were you scared to fight Mike Tyson again? And he goes, well, I'm not. And Mike Tyson, he ain't scared. What about me? What about me? I ain't fighting in 16 years. I ain't been in the ring. And what about me? I was scared to death. Yeah, I was scared. What about me? He only been out of the ring for 3 years. What was his last fight with 2018? That's what about me? I was scared. You guys don't care about me. You just ask me. It's like, because we already know you're a fucking animal, Tyson. You've always been that. You just prove that you're a tank. Oh, Roy Jones, they were talking about doing it again. He was like, you can see the look when he's like, I'd have to talk to my family, make sure. But you can see he was like, oh, hell no. And he's like, oh, yeah, them body shots hurt. I mean, everything hurt. His head, he hit you with anything, it hurt. It hurt. You feel it hurt. So Roy Jones Jr.'s like, oh, hell to the no. Am I going to fight this animal again? I don't care. He's 85. But Tyson looks vicious at 54, man. I definitely will fuck with him. Oh, man. Whew. Oh, but that poor dude, that basketball player dude that got knocked out. Oh, my goodness. I don't even know the names. I don't follow a lot of boxing stuff. Every now and then it's nice to watch a good fight, but that fight, what was the one guy was a YouTube star or whatever, and the other guy played NBA basketball for whoever, the Rockets, I don't know, for 10 years or something like that, and this was his first fucking boxing debut and got hammered right in the temple. Oh, I'm glad he's okay, but yeah, one and done. I'm sure he's probably gonna say, oh no, I ain't ready for this. I'm playing basketball. I'm a basketball Jones. But yeah, no, that was just funny. I thought that was so funny. Tyson, I don't care about the money. I don't care about the belt. It's just getting into the ring again. And if I can still do it, yeah, I'm definitely down to do another exhibition fight, with others. It's just about getting in there. I'm feeling good. It makes me feel better. You do you, Mike. As long as you're not biting off nobody's ear and tell them you're gonna eat their babies. Even at one point in the ring during the fight with Roy Jones, like after the bell rung or something, he kept going. And then I was like, whoa, come on. He's like, oh, yeah. Like, my bad. Let me give you a hug. Let's bring it in real quick, brother. he gave Roy Jones Jr. a hug. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry about that. And they were like, and Snoop Dogg, that's a different Mike Tyson right there. Yeah, Snoop Dogg commentating. That was so, it was, if y'all paid whatever you paid for the pay-per-view, but it's, yeah. Of course, I just watched it all when it was over on YouTube, but yeah, it was good. It was funny, especially the commentary afterwards, and it made me laugh, made me forget about shit for a while, which is good. That's why I've been focusing on my drawings. When you're doing drawings, at least you're focused on that. You're focused on how the curve. You're focused on how you shadow. You're focused on all this nonsense and this bullshit, this depression, and having to stay in, not being able to go out. Now, everybody's closing down. What is it, California just shut down or whatever? And this isn't even from they're worried from the Thanksgiving travel. It's going to get worse. And then the Christmas. I don't know, but find somebody, like I said, my friends, find somebody to talk to, chat with. Keith and the girl do their Wednesday chat room stuff. If you're a Keith and the Girl fan, go in there and talk to people. It's good to talk to them every now and then. It's always good. So, anyways, guys, with that said, I could ramble on more and more. All I can say right now is just be safe. Be considerate to other people. Just be considerate human being, for the love of God. I don't know. All I can say is that we're all going to get through this. And take a deep breath. And you can manage, my friends. With that said, email laughingwithcancer@gmail.com, Facebook laughingwithcancer, Twitter at laughwithcancer or at Elvis Rico. My at Elvis Rico gets a little I don't know, silly, I guess you could say. All right, but anyways, you guys have a wonderful December. Hopefully I'll talk to you before Christmas. If not, I'll definitely talk to you. You know what? I will talk to you before Christmas. Done and done. Now I have to hold myself accountable, right? I said it. Unless I edit this out, I have to do it. All right, my friends. I love y'all. Peace, love, and stay laughing.
Laughing with Cancer Podcast.com.
Okay, now this is going to be a mix of part 2, 3 to date. All right, Mr. Malley. Let's do a show. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Laughing with cancer. Let's live life, not just survive. Laughing with cancer. If you're not laughing, life will pass you by.
Welcome, my friends, once again to Laughing with Cancer. This is the part 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. I know I haven't done a podcast, and I said I was going to if you listened to the last part of it. But that depression just kicks in, and I didn't feel like doing crap. I didn't want to post this. I didn't want to do anything. I just started drawing and drawing and drawing. I've been drawing so much, my fingers got numb from drawing. But on a good note, I actually sold one of my drawings for $75. Boom, win. And who would have thunk it? I'm actually a pretty good artist. But I'm doing an eyeball theme. And I'm going under the pseudonym. I think that's what I'm using the word properly, right? It's a pseudonym. It's a name, right? I don't know. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong. If I'm just being too high right now or something. But I go by the name El Vaso. El Vaso Art. El Vaso Originals. And El Vaso in Spanish means the glass. I don't know. Amanda came up with it. She was thinking Picasso and Elvis Rico. So she said El Vaso. And then I said, that means the glass in Spanish. So yeah, okay. I could be like, what do they say, transparent, I guess, like a glass of water. Or when you look at me, I'm like a tall glass of water. What do they call a nice drink of water or something like that? I don't know. Anyways, I'll go into my Antonio Banderas El Vaso. How do you do? My name is El Vaso. Or it could be in an art gallery years from now. Who is this artist? Name is El Vaso. I don't know. It's kind of like Cher. Just, that's it. El Vaso. With 2 S's. Not like El Vaso the glass with 1 S. It's El Vaso the artist with 2 S's. I don't know. That's what happens when you're quarantined for a year. I was going through all kinds of phases. Anyways, we'll get to that shit in a minute. Anyways, did everybody have a great Christmas? I hope everybody had a great Christmas. I know a lot of you went to go see your family when you shouldn't have. And right now, I think before the beginning of December, when I was talking before, there was over 2,000 people dying a day. Now there's over 3,000. Like 3,000, over 3,000 and a half. 3,000 was one day. It was 3,777, the most ever. That's a 9/11 plus every day, people. Man, all you have to do is wear a mask for a while. I know it's a pain in the ass. Just wear a mask. Trump might have won if more of his supporters would have worn masks and then went to his super spreaders. Maybe those are the votes that he said people that have died. They were actually voting for Biden before they died because they were afraid of the Trump supporter. Afraid of Trump? Anyways, squirrel, where'd it go? Where'd it go? That's what happens when you're high and you do a podcast. Oh well, what can you say? What can you do? I have to in the morning. First thing I have to do is pop a gummy because I hurt so much. So, boom, I feel great. You know how it is. I think you do. Oh, thank you very much. Anyways, I hope you guys had a wonderful New Year. Right? Everything was great. New Year, 2021, 2020 is over. Let's start new beginnings. And then January 6th came. My Lord. Man, oh man. Insurrection. Jesus. Is that crazy? Was that some crazy stuff? 5 people killed, and Trump supporters attacking the Capitol and storming the Capitol, wanting to hang Pence and Pelosi, our vice president, because he wouldn't overturn the final count at the Capitol, which he couldn't do anyways. But sweet potato Hitler doesn't understand that, and he said, I'm glad and now they're impeaching him. Woohoo! He's done. We're going to have Vice President Pence in there, or President Biden Pence. We're going to have President Biden in there and Vice President Harris. Right? Chameleon. I don't know. This is actually Keith Malley's fault. Last night we were in the chat room on Wednesday, and they all kind of jumped my ass. He did, for not doing the podcast. Because that last part, the beginning of the show, I had just happened to have been getting ready to do my podcast, and Keith called me and said, "Hey, what's going on? How come we haven't heard a podcast?" And I said, "I'm doing one as we speak. As we speak right now, I am doing a podcast." And I never did. Well, I did, but I just nah. And then I curled up on the bed and slept in depression and everything. But let me tell you what. I'm glad I went and talked to my doctor because he put me on the antidepressant. I've been on antidepressants before, but every time you go to a psychiatrist, they go, "We're good at the video." "Okay, what's going on?" "Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. All right. We'll try this prescription." "What about the other one?" "We'll take that one too." "Okay, next time." And then you're taking 3 days. You don't know what the hell works. That's why I didn't take that shit. But this time I took one kind. And you know what? You could definitely tell a difference in my pictures. They weren't as dark. All right? And a lot of people ask, why the eye? Why is El Vaso doing the eyeball? Well, it's because I want to get out of my head. And that's why they were so creepy at first with the hands coming out and the people pushing out. And it's like my mind wants to get out and socialize with people and talk to people. You know? It's driving me crazy. But then I started getting obsessed with it. I am obsessed with it. Drawing. Doing eyes, different objects and different things and different eyes and different everything. And just, I put on the news for background music and I don't even really pay attention. Except every time I hear impeachment, Trump, second time ever, done, can never run for politics again. But yeah, doing the drawings, I don't think about shit. All I think about is the way the shading is. I have a magnifying glass that Amanda got me, one of those kind that jewelers work with the magnifying glass and the light, so I can get the details in there really good. I'm starting to use canvas paper too on a lot of them, which is a little harder to do when you're shading and stuff, but can still be done. Learning a lot about different blending and stuff. So, I don't know if I've said this before, but I was learning how to draw and learning how to paint when I was with my ex. And then her daughter needed the room and stuff, so I boxed all that stuff and forgot all about it. And then all of a sudden I was like, whoa, that's right. Amanda reminded me. I used to draw. So I figured, you know what, this time I'm going to practice on one thing. And I thought the eye. And then from there, that's my whole theme now. El vaso's eyeball. How would we say that? The glass's eye. El vaso ojo. Is it ojo? Yeah, what kind of Mexican am I? Generic. I'm not even a coconut. I'm barely brown. My God. My God. I'm still a Mexican. And not a Mexicant. True story. So yeah, man, this whole thing with the storming the Capitol, Trump supporters, and then right away they tried to say, oh, it was Antifa people and Black Lives Matter people disguised as Trump supporters to get in there. No, they weren't. Stop it. And the president didn't say anything wrong. Yes, he did. You know he did. Stop it. Ted Cruz, you know he did. Stop it. You know, they rubbed shit and piss in the fucking Capitol. Yeah, they did. It's sad. And there was a dude with zip tie thing. They were gonna kidnap and kill people. They erected a fucking noose on the steps of the Capitol. And it took an hour for them to get the proper backup that they needed there? Come on. Stop it. You Trump supporters know that was ridiculous and he needs to be done. But you can't because you're brainwashed. But we drink the Kool-Aid because we like people. We drink the Kool-Aid because we like fucking equal rights for people of all colors. Everybody. And they're not going to take your guns away. 4 years from now, I'm going to see if anybody had their guns taken away. Alright? Nobody's getting their guns taken away. There's so many guns out there. It'd be like trying to stop people from buying legal weed. No. If you did that, we'd just go back to really good illegal weed now. Because we already know how to make the weed. Really, really good. You know? Crazy. So yeah, I'm doing better, and I told Keith, okay, fine. I'll take a break from my drawings today, which is driving me crazy. And I'll do a podcast, because I do love doing my podcasts. You know, it's just, when you're at that state where you just don't feel like laughing about anything, what's the point of doing a podcast called Laughing with Cancer? It already sucks you have cancer, right? Now you have a pandemic where you can't go out because you have cancer and other fucking health issues that makes it tougher. And Arizona is like one of the number one hotspots right now. Can't take my wife out. Can't take my girlfriend out. None of that stuff. Which is actually saving me money, if you can, I guess you could say that. Right? But yeah, so this was like a 1, 2, 3 podcast, you know, but I've been really enjoying doing my drawings. I can't even explain why. There's even been a couple of nights where I just stayed up. Before I knew it, it was 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was going to get up at, 5:36, because that's about the time Amanda has to get up ready for, go do her postal stuff. And so I get up and make coffee and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to stay up. And kept drawing. Jeez. It's an obsession now. It's an obsession. But yep, now there's impeachment going on. They're going to kick his ass to the curb. And a lot of people, a lot of Republicans are saying, it's too late. I mean, why don't you just let it be now? It's almost done. Biden's going to be president. And you know what? It's kind of like driving around drunk for 4 hours and you're about a block away from home and a cop finally pulls over and you go, listen, dude, I've been driving around drunk for about 4 hours now. Haven't had a problem, right? A few curbs here and there, run them over, but hey, I'm almost home. Let's just forget about the whole thing and, we'll go on our way. And the cop goes, yeah, you're almost home. Go ahead. Why not? It don't work like that. Sweet potato Hitler. It don't work like that. I'm sorry to say. And a lot of my friends from back home, they don't talk to me no more. Nah. But that's alright. True Colors came out. And I told you it'd get worse before it gets better. Biden's got his hands full, that's for sure. Biden's got his hands full. But you know what? They came up with that vaccine pretty damn quick. Right? I wish they'd work that quick on cancer patients. But this stuff came out quick because it's free too. You think they're going to give free medicine to cancer patients? I'm surprised they're giving out this free. For right now, they are. We better get our shots and make sure it works. I still don't know. My doctor's kind of like, well, you're doing all right. Why don't you just wait a little bit, see how everything goes. I'm like, That's several doctors. There's like 50. I don't know what it is. Some doctors say, yeah, it's all good. Some doctors say, yeah, you might want to wait. Who do you know? Who do you listen to? I don't know. But I had fun yesterday at the Keaton the Girl chat room. Played some poker. I didn't know you only start off with like 3,000 chips. And once you're done, that's it. I've been saving chips all week till every Wednesday. I got like $600,000 worth of chips. I'm like, ugh. You mean once you're done with your 3,000, you can't use more chips? That's not cool. That's not cool, man. Man, oh man. But hey, on the other note, my daughter Savannah's been doing pretty good. She's been traveling all over the. That's the part that scares me. She's been traveling. Her boyfriend's a truck driver, and he makes really good money, but they're traveling all over the country, all over the country in different states and all over the place. So I tell her, make sure, man, mask up and be safe. Because she wants to come visit me in 2 weeks. They're going to be coming through. I'm like, okay. But it's going to be masks and all that shit. Because I can't be taking a chance. I already got cancer. I don't want COVID. So, So, anyways, what was I talking about? I went all squirrel again. Damn it. I hate that. But it's early. It's a little early because I want to get to my drawings too. But this whole storming the Capitol, it's unreal. When was the last time that happened? 200 years ago? Something like that? I don't know. It's a long time ago. 100 years ago? No, 200 years ago. At least. I forget when they said. But, yeah. You know what? There's another question I had to ask. I keep hearing 5 people died, right? 6 people died. But they said, because we have the one officer that they beat to death with the dang fire extinguisher. And then I heard another police officer committed suicide. I don't know if that's true, but I've heard it a couple times. So, and I've heard a couple of times people said 6 people died, and then 5 people died. And of course, the girl that got trampled to death was a Trump supporter. Apparently, she had a flag that says, "Don't stomp on my rights." And she was trampled to death by Trump supporters. The irony. The irony. That's too bad. So yeah, and yeah, sweet potato Hitler, you did incite a riot. You did tell everybody to go down there and take your country back. But, and they've banned him from everything, man. Twitter, Instagram, everything. They cut him off. So in a sense, he is finally making America great again, because they finally shut his ass up on Twitter and all that stuff. And I'm sorry if there's Trump supporters out there that are listening to this. I apologize. I mean no ill toward you or anything like that. I just think you don't think, and you call us terrible people, the other side that don't believe in Trump. I just believe in being a decent person. Just be a decent person. That's all you gotta do. Be nice to each other. But nope. Oh, my Lord. Feces and pee in the... Really? And they're saying it was also could have been an inside job. Really? But I guess... I heard that you have to give props to a police officer that helped... I guess one of the chambers where the state representatives were in, the door wasn't quite secure yet, and so one of the police officers pretended like he was with them or was like leading them away from that area where they were, like, come on over here, they're over here, blah blah blah, let's get them, blah, whatever, just so that they wouldn't try to go into that room. And you can hear one of the people that were in there had a recording, was recording the sound on her phone, and you can hear them banging on the door as they were going by. It's just crazy. Oh, and then some of these Republicans have the balls to go right back in that night and still insist that the election was a fraud. Some of the rioters were Antifa people starting it, and they weren't the Trump supporters. Shut up, you ding dong! Shut the fuck up. Oh. There was even an Olympic gold medal swimmer that was busted. Oh, they're making so many arrests. I hope they arrest all them some bitches for doing that. And yeah, you know what? There was riots and there was fires and looting and stuff during some of the Black Lives Matter stuff. But there was also some innocent protesters that weren't doing any of that stuff that the police just beat the crap out of them. You know, just beat the shit out of them for no reason. There was that. But was that going on? Nope. White privilege at its finest, if you ask me. But that's just me. Luckily, I'm a Hispanic that looks like he's white. So I guess I'd luck out sometimes. And I'm a big guy, so I don't know. Who knows? Oh, there's probably so much more I could be talking about, but who wants to talk about this anymore? You know, Biden's going to be elected president on the 20th, and from there on, we got to start healing. Of course, the Republicans are going to talk about healing now. They want to heal. You know, before they wanted to riot, now they want to heal. They want our country to heal. Before they wanted us to take our country. Pick one. Pick one, you sons of bitches. Just pick one. Oh my Lord. Somebody help me. But no, I'm telling you right now, man, don't be afraid to go talk to your doctor about putting on some antidepressants. Because that makes a whole difference of night and day. I'm telling you. But now I'm obsessed with my drawings, which I'm making money, so win, mother truckers. You know what I'm talking about? Win to the win. That's all I could say about that. And Keith, I did this today for you. Instead of my drawings, I took a break. Right? And for, of course, all you others that are happening to be listening. I think there's like maybe 5 or 6 of you. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't pay attention to that shit. I just record and go about my merry way. That's usually how it works. Because I have nobody else to talk to. Might as well talk to you cats, right? You cats and kittens out there, I'd rather talk to you. You're talking to the hillbilly cat, Elvis Rico. Or you can say you're talking to the new artist, El Vaso. Original art. Make sure you go to my, if you have any questions, email me at laughingwithcancer@gmail.com. My Facebook page, Laughing with Cancer on Facebook. Of course, my Instagram, Laughing with Cancer, or Elvis Rico. I think it's Laughing with Cancer. And, of course, I have my new Instagram, El Vaso Art. That's with 2 S's. ELVASSOART on Instagram. All right, I'll probably be doing Twitter, too, and posting my artwork and my eyeballs. If you have any suggestions or any requests, please hit me up. And other than that, I don't know. Let's see if we can get through these next 6 days or so without President Sweet Potato Hitler starting a war with his lies and all his other crap. Lord, please. Odin, give us the strength, and do not allow such losers as Sweet Potato Hitler to enter into Valhalla. Oi! We watched the rest of the Vikings. Vikings pissed me off, the ending of that. I don't know if you guys see. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but I didn't care for it. Almost pulled a Dexter on me, pretty much, if you ask me, but what the fuck do I know? I was probably gummied at the time. Oh, who knows? Anyways, I think that's about it. I'm gonna get back to my drawings. I'm gonna edit this and post this and get it out there. And I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you didn't. I'm sure it wasn't even that funny, you know. It kind of was. I don't know. Maybe not. What can you say? It's hard times. Hard times. But it's 2021. It's a new beginning, right? Let's start getting our vaccines or getting whatever we have to do to get back out there and socialize with everybody, right? And stop driving like assholes, people. All right? Just because it's almost the end of the world doesn't mean you got to get any more faster. Jesus, criminy Christ on a crutch. You gotta drive. These people, yeah, lucky I'm staying home. When I do get out, people want to run me over. I don't know. Anyways, I love y'all. Please be safe. Please be laughing. And please, if you're dealing with depression, go talk to your doctor. Don't be ashamed. Don't be embarrassed. You gotta get that shit taken care of. Makes a big difference. Unless it starts affecting your Johnson, you know what I mean? Then you better stop that shit. Anyways, I love you guys. Peace, love, and stay laughing.
Laughing with Cancer Podcast.com